Okay guys, so we are live now and today is Thursday. Let's see what we got today. Let me mark the pre-market session from 7 to 9:30. Still have few minutes left for the 9:30 opening. Let's see. Before 9:30 they are currently trying to move down. See, that's the London buy side, sorry, sell side we have below here. Okay, let's check how they're gonna play out for the day today. This is good. This move down is good because if they want to move up, first they will move down. Okay. Just open my terminal and check. That's the buy side, pre-market buy side, 25,700. That's the buy side liquidity from pre-market buy side liquidity. Let's check how we react inside this sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. Either we're gonna support it toward the downside or completely break that on the upside. Let's see. Okay, so on 5 minutes we came inside this sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, which is acting as the inversion as of now. Looks like they will gonna move higher at 9:30. Let's see, we have these lows down here as well. We can move higher at 9:30, break this high, and enter inside this daily sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. Let me just mark this out. Came and tapped the high of that inversion gap from 5 minutes. Get back down to the 1 minute. Let's check. Might try to move higher because that gap has been completely butchered. It should stay above the midpoint of this gap. Yes, it's trying to move higher. That's good. Let's see. Good. It is moving higher. That is good. Some big up move is what I'm looking for. Now this gap should also get braked on the upside. The midpoint of this gap is pretty important, guys. Okay, coming inside that gap once again. But midpoint of that gap should immediately react the price on the upside. Reacting from the midpoint of that gap. Let's see if we can move higher ahead of 930 only. Okay, this sell side imbalance, buyer side inefficiency did not get braked on the upside completely. It should. Check it out. Candle should load some higher prices now. This is good that midpoint of that gap is respecting the price. Bodies of the candle staying above that is good. Wicks are allowed to do the damage, but bodies should stay in the upper half of that. It broke the midpoint of this gap now. Okay, dollar is trying to move higher and break out that. Let's see if this candle has the potential to move higher. It should break on the upside above that midpoint of that gap. Yes, just like that. Now break this high. Just like that, move higher. Okay, let's see if we can break that high. This first presented fair value gap should get breached on the upside. It is still staying below the midpoint of that gap is not good. Should immediately react from this midpoint. Because it looks like retail is trying to take shots now because it has done that big move down, and I'm just going to check out yesterday's 415 closing price is right here. Closing price is 602.8 and we are trading nearby that only. Let's see. I think they did not want to make it move higher before 9:30. They want to make retailers feel like it's going to move down after 9:30 also. So let's see how we are going to open at 9:30. This gap should reacted on the upside, but it did not. It came down, came up, came down, so it's not good. Now let them break it down and take out these lows. That would be more interesting to watch. If they can move down, bump it lower and take out these lows, and then try to move higher, and then eventually take out this. But buy side is my objective. Let's see. If they are going to move down, that will be good for us, not bad. Check the 15-minute ones. Okay, these are pretty smooth lows right here. So they can come down and take them out. And that would be pretty interesting to watch. It's moving down. Should break this low. A bump lower at 9:30 might do that, or we can also do that before that. But these lows might get breached on the downside, then we might try to move higher and take out this high and this high. Okay, these highs are possible. We might try to get inside this daily sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, but let's see. That's the 15-minute London sell side liquidity right there, and we have another big lower down here, so it might try to take that out as well, which is at 25,495. But let's see first how we react inside this inversion gap from 5 minute. That would be interesting to watch. Let's see, I'm waiting for 9:30 opening price. How they will gonna move the price inside that would be really interesting to watch out. A push lower at 9:30 would be interesting, so that then retailer will get more confirmation that prices are going to move lower only, and that might trap them. So currently this sell side imbalance buy side inefficiency is trying to send the prices lower. Okay, 2 more minutes left for the opening bell at 9:30. Okay, we are exploring lower prices. That's good. Let them take out London sell side. Okay, this inversion got breached on the downside. Let me send it back now. Now we are at the high of previous week Sunday imbalance. Let's see a push down at 9:30, taking these people out, then try to move higher. We got our opening price. This is our opening price for 9:30, 552.4. That's the 9:30 opening. Let's see. It's currently trying to move lower, and that is good for us. Let them take out that low right there. Okay, it's moving lower as expected. They should take this out. That would be interesting to watch if they take that out first and then try to move higher. Let them take this out. Okay, S&P is trying to move higher while Nasdaq is still trying to hover around that. Yes, we are going to take out the London sell side. This right here, and the lower one below that is right here, 25,495. Let's see if we can just bump through that, because on 15 minute that is pretty smooth. Just a bump below that would be really interesting to watch. Let them bump it lower, below this and this. Okay, S&P is trying to move higher in a pretty smooth way, not even take them out. Came down, but let's see how this inefficiency, let it send that prices lower and take them out first. That would be really interesting. Just like that, pump lower below this and 495. Pump it lower. Come on, come on. So right here is 495. Yeah, take them out. Take that London sell side and this. Then we will be inside this 15-minute buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Right here. Mark that for you guys. Right there we have this. Sorry. This buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. It should break that. That's the busy from the 15-minute. Not it is not willing to move lower. Not willing to move lower. We have good structure on the S&P. Look at that. US 30 made some pretty good move. Still we have move left in the Nasdaq. So if it bumps it lower once now, that would be really interesting. Just not much we want lower. We want them to take out this 15-minute equal lows right below this and this. Just come inside this buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Yeah, look at that. It's happening now. Let them take that out. So we have taken that out. London sell side liquidity now. Now it would be really interesting to watch how price reacts inside this 15-minute buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. That would be really interesting to watch now, because we have good structure on like SPX, and now let's see, this is 495.65. We have taken out London sell side, and now we are taking out these 495 people out. Let's check it now. Let me send this to back. Let's check now. The low here is 495.65 and 498. It did not took that. So let's see if we can try to move higher now. Let's see if we can move higher and take out people out, those who are in short now. Because London sell side liquidity has been taken out. Still we have that 495 level left. Let's see how this candle behaves, because SPX is pretty bullish. Looks like it. They will gonna break it higher. See. Big candles on the upside, breaking above that 930 opening price. What I am looking for. Let's check that out. See, we have entered. Okay, we should explore higher prices with some big bullish moves. Breaking out this high and try to trade above the 930 opening price with some good bullish candle. And as told you, SPS, sorry, XES is trying to move higher with a good structure. Now it should break that high, this high right here, and try to explore prices above the 930 opening price. Let's check that out. It should completely break that high. Should completely break that high, and price should try to stay above that gap. Check that out. From the trade, I want them to move higher in this candle itself without completely closing this inefficiency. It should try to move higher. That's what I'm looking for. It should not once again try to do this same kind of move on the downside. It should try to move higher without completely closing this inefficiency. And okay, let's explore it on the upside. Just trying to dilly dally around that area. Check that out. Okay, once again it is trying to react from that, but this down closed candle should support it higher. Let's see now. Explore some higher prices on the Nasdaq is what I'm looking for. We need some immediate reaction, and we are not getting that. We got some 10-12 points move on the upside from our entry, but it is trying to retrace now, trying to explore lower once again. Okay, we have taken out that 495 level out. Let's see if we can move higher now, guys. That would be really interesting to watch. But is not happening in a pretty smooth way. The way I was looking for that, it is not happening. Let's check the 15-minute ones. Okay, we have taken that out, but now I'm looking for some quick reaction to the upside, guys. Some quick reaction to the upside is what I'm looking for now. Let's see if we can completely move higher now. It should completely once again try to move above this low and this low and try to break that high. That's what I'm looking for. But that is not happening, guys. This candle is pretty much important. Just move it higher in this 15-minute to try to move up. Try to break those people out. Just like that. It should try to move up. This 15-minute candle should try to move up. We have 2 minutes left for the I'm expecting this gap should break on the upside and it should act as the inversion. But let's see. These two gaps should break on the upside and act as the inversion. Completely bullish candle fading all that down move. It's moving higher, but it should completely get breached on the upside. Nasdaq should do that now. It should break these gaps on the upside. Not happening, and I'm not liking this dilly dally move once again. Quick reaction is what I'm looking for. That is not happening. Price went inside that and trying to react lower once again. It should move higher, guys. This 15 minutes should close above that midpoint of that buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. The bodies of the candle, yeah, just right there. But now this should move higher, guys. This should move higher. This should move higher. Yeah, as told you, this should move higher. But not just wick through it, man. It should move higher and break these gaps on the upside. Yeah, should break that now, because now is the time. It should break that gap on the upside completely. Yeah, just like that, just like that. Risk is removed from this trade, and now trying to also see how this moves now. It should completely get breached on the upside, guys. It should do that. Now it should completely break this high and try to explore some higher prices. Let's explore some higher prices now. This gap should act as the inversion gap. As told you, this gap should act as the inversion gap now, sending prices higher. Okay, spool it higher. The bodies of the candle should stay above the midpoint of that gap. Yeah, it should explore higher. Inversion gap, that is. Explore higher now. This candle should blast on the upside or the very immediate next candle. Yeah, bodies of the candle staying above that is good. Now this candle should explore higher. Yeah, it should explore higher and break out these highs and move higher. Let them break that out, and I'm wanting to see price trade above this 930 opening price. Just like that, break those highs out. This trade right there, that is done. Now I'm going to manage this trade with a positive stop out. Okay, so now I don't want price to come below this. It should only try to spool it higher and higher. Let's see. We still have 2 minutes left for 950, and in 950 it should start to spool it higher really fast. So I have booked some partials, and now I'm looking for it to explode on the upside, move higher. What I'm basically looking for it is that price should completely go above this high right here, which is 25,652.1. I mean, this is the 4-hour candle. It has done created the low, and now it should explore higher. So it should break these highs, this high, and fi finally this pre-market buy side. Let's see, we are moving higher now. So I'm going to manage this position with a positive stop out, trailing my stop losses higher. And let's see, we are near the 9:30 opening price now, and only we have 1 minute left. Let's see once, let me check. Yeah, look at that. This gap should also act as the inversion and try to spool it higher. Okay, the very next candle, 40 seconds left for that. Price should stay above the, but it is not. Okay, so it's fine now. I got stopped out just right there, but it's fine. So now I'm not interested in pushing any buttons. I'm literally done for the day. Let's check the, because I wanted it to completely explode on the upside, but it still can do that, but I am out from that, and that is fine for me. I'm not in a rush to once again enter and push it, but look at that. I trailed it too tight, but it's fine. It's fine. No worries for that, because the way price is moving, it's pretty in a high resistance way. So when it's like that, I'm not interested in pushing more. Look at that. Look at that. That was good. I trailed my stop out and it took me out right there. That is a good thing for me, not bad one. So now I'm not interested in pushing buttons, guys, as told. Not at all interested in pushing any buttons. Okay, it is again trying to move lower. This gap got breached. First it supported, move higher, and then it's moving lower. Because Nasdaq is the weakest today. Yeah, 0.5% down, the weakest. So once again we took out this sell side liquidity. Okay, this gap acted as the inversion towards the downside. Let me check the 15-minute once again. But it is exploring lower prices. Let's see. So it's late in the week, it's Thursday, and it's a non-farm payroll week, guys. So we have to be very much diligent about all these things. So that's the yesterday 9:30 opening. Okay, now it looks like it might try to move higher. If it completely breaks this gap, yeah, if it completely breaks this on the upside, then this gap will act as the inversion and prices will try to move higher. If it completely breaks it, body should close above that gap. If not, we might also move lower till 10, then after 10 might try to bounce back. But this candle is important, and how it closes, that is also very important. But that's for sure, I am not going to push any buttons now. I'm done for the day. I booked around 30 points, right? I've scalped in this move, and that's it. Okay, look at that. Bodies did not close above it. That's fine. Let me just close this terminal right there. Okay, so that's done. I'm done for the day. Let them do whatever they want because it's in a high resistance and I don't want to push in the high resistance. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this insightful, and until next time, be safe.